Hello, everybody. We've concluded our recaps of the Venice International Film Festival. We'll be rolling into Toronto soon and still be talking about the awards for Venice very
Yeah.
shortly. But there's been a lot of news. A lot of
Yeah,
stuff has happened. So we just wanted to talk about it, give our thoughts, because it's been a lot. It's
yes.
been a lot that has happened. Just completely unrelated to Venice, and we've been very focused on covering that. I think, rightfully. But
Yeah. Custom
Thomas, you
credit.
ready to jump in?
Ready.
All right. First, we got the poster for the Fabelman. This is premiering in a couple days at TIFF. I'm excited for this. I mean, the film stock in the background, like the Academy's gonna eat this up. Like, let's
Yeah,
be
I mean
honest.
it's a very good poster if you're looking at Oscars potential, but other than that, I mean it's hard to judge films. Never judge a film by its poster. But
Yeah.
it's quite a good poster. So
Yep.
but
Yeah.
that's all I'll say.
It's just, not too much to talk about here. Very excited to see reactions in a couple days. Probably by the time this video gets out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I mean, what more do you want for a poster of this? Like,
Yeah, it's a great poster. Great poster.
my hand got really close to the camera. Okay, but things that we can talk about a bit more are the first images of Babylon. This looks great. Thomas, thoughts?
Well, I will say, like, if you were questioning whether Babylon would be a tech sweeper, question that a bit more, like production design, costume design, makeup and hair. Even it could, like, we saw there's the image of Tobey Maguire. That looks very interesting. Also, maybe supporting actor for Tobey Maguire. Maybe it's there. I mean, it's Brad Pitt.
Cool, and we don't know how much he's going to be in it. Like Jean Smart also seems like she's in like a lot of makeup, and she looks very interesting here.
Yeah.
But like we just don't know how big.
Keep them in the very back of your mind. Keep them in the very back of your mind.
Yes.
But yeah, as I say, like tech sweeper, cool. There's a very big, bold image. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a sort of main image they go for with like the balloon or whatever. I don't really know what it is, but it looks great from a production design standpoint.
Like Margot Robbie, like hanging from the ceiling and all those wearing and like her costuming as well. I mean, Margot Robbie looks gorgeous in this. And like I just she isn't going to win this year. She's going to win next year for Barbie. But like,
she could win this year.
She could.
She wins this year, she's out the running for Barbie, I reckon. Sorry.
Nomination still, yeah,
sure, maybe.
But yeah, Brad Pitt looks very boring. Yeah, Diego Calva. I mean, we got one image. I'm interested to see how overshadowed he is. But like,
yeah, because I will say he didn't strike me as a leading man. He's not the thing I'm going away with, and that's not a great thing when you are the leading man of this thing. And that is just as Hollywood. It's not a great trope to have, but there are such things as leading men and leading women, and he doesn't strike me as one of them. Put it that way.
Like Margot Robbie is going to be the star of this show.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I'm thinking Brad Pitt's probably going to overshadow him as well.
Potentially. We talked about Jean Smart. We talked about Tobey Maguire, who's playing Charlie Chaplin. And the other thing is Lee Jun Lee, who we got an image of, who's playing Anna May Wong, who was the first like Chinese American movie star. And we got a first image of her. I mean, the costuming on her looks great. She's like smoking a cigarette, like it looks great. Another thing to keep in the back of your minds for supporting, like if this is just like the movie, yeah. Because I mean, just this is winning costumes and production design. I don't know what to tell you. It just is. Like I just look at Jean Smart's headdress.
Yeah.
That's all. It's costumes, and then just everything else. The production design on that first image that we talked about with like all the thing, like
it could win direct as well. Like it really could, and like it could win picture. It obviously there's a stat that it usually goes to someone with a first time director, not first time director, but
also like Damien Chazelle. Like maybe they want it. Like Damien Chazelle, I don't see the Fabelmans as the best picture winner. That doesn't make sense to me.
This does make more sense.
Behind Women Talking and Everything Ever, that makes sense, especially after the La La Land thing. Damien Chazelle, I think, deserves a best picture win at this point between Whiplash and La La Land. And like First Man, I know you aren't as big on it, but I like First Man.
And like especially as well, if you're giving adapted to Women Talking, original to Everything Ever All at Once, maybe just sort of picture and director go to Damien Chazelle. Maybe it's a possibility.
It's still my three. I still think Women Talking and Everything Ever is stronger. But we get a trailer for this soon. I'm very excited. But just this movie looks great.
Yeah, the first images are
Yeah.
top notch.
I mean, also just gonna have a great score. Like we got an image of like a jazz band. Like
Yeah.
it looks great. Cinematography, like also just
Yeah, I mean, it'll get nominated. Whether it will win cinematography, harder to say, but
like it's gonna be tech
yeah.
sweeper. Cinematography, editing, production design, costumes, makeup. I think makeup could happen. Just looking at this, makeup could happen. Look at Mank.
Makeup could happen. Makeup could happen. Yeah.
So those 5 sound I think could happen for this as well. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to judge that with first
I'm
images,
just
but
saying
like,
as far as
yeah,
we're gonna have
good.
like massive crowds and wild party sequences.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sound could happen. Score I think could really happen. Like it just could be a tech sweeper. It just could really be a tech sweeper. I mean, look out for an original song as well.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that could well be. Yeah.
and then above the line screenplay, like this could be a 10 nomination plus movie.
Yes.
Easily.
Which the interesting thing about those are they don't usually actually win Best Picture though. That's all
No,
I'll say.
but I bet I still think it could get a lot.
Yes, I
So,
still think it get a lot. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So very interesting, very excited. Brad Pitt looks boring, but everybody else, like I don't know, like we're both not predicting Robbie right now. You have Yo, I have Blanchett, but like it could just still happen. Like why
I mean, it
not?
could. It's
Why
Margot
not?
Robbie. She's in a Damien Giselle film. Yeah, it could
Yeah,
just happen.
it could
And
just
her.
happen. All right, let's talk about the trailer for Glass Onion.
Okay.
It looks fun.
It does look fun. It looks
I'm
fun.
excited for it.
Yeah.
And it's getting nominated for Best Picture.
Well, it's not.
I don't
It's
know what to
not.
tell you. It's getting nominated for Best Picture. Adapted,
It's,
Best Picture.
yeah.
Boom.
We've talked about this a lot of times. I'm really
Yeah.
just going my gut here. I think my gut tells me this is not a Best Picture thing. Netflix, and like, we've talked about this 100 times before. We obviously think this. You're much more optimistic towards what this film will be doing. I'm a lot more pessimistic. You think it's going to be very popular. I think a lot of people will like it. I don't think we'll go anywhere with that appreciation though.
Yeah. It's getting released on Netflix December 23rd. Families are going to watch this over Christmas. It's going to be so talked about. Everybody's going to be talking about it. Like everybody's going to be watching it with their families. It's going to be a fun time. It's like it's going to have word of mouth. It's going to stay at like the top slot on Netflix for like weeks. And Netflix, like they said it was their number 2. And Netflix rep said it was their number 2 before all the Bardo stuff happened. That just makes it their number 1. And Netflix always gets 2 things into Best Picture. I don't think that will happen, but I think they at least get 1. If Netflix puts money behind something and pushes it in, you cannot doubt it. As long as Netflix is campaigning this and we're expecting it to, like, how are you going to doubt it? Netflix just gets things in. It
just
just
doesn't
happens.
feel like a Best Picture. Knives Out 2 does not feel like a Best Picture nomination.
We didn't think Top Gun Maverick was going to be a Best Picture thing.
Yeah, and that got rave reviews and made millions and millions and millions.
And I don't even
we
think
don't
that
have
needs to
that for
happen
Knives
for
Out
this.
yet. If
And I
Knives
don't
Out
think that
gets
even needs to happen.
rave reviews, it's going in picture.
I think
100%.
I think all it needs is a 70 plus on Metacritic and Netflix to push it. And I think Netflix is going to push it, and I think it's going to get at least a 70 on Metacritic. It's going to be an enjoyable film. It's
I
going to
don't
get
think
word
that's
of
enough
mouth.
for Best Picture.
It's going to be Don't Look Up. It's going to be Don't Look Up. It is going to
I
be
don't
a
think it will be
popular
Don't Look
film.
Up. I don't think
Even
it will
if
be as
people don't
talked
like
about
it,
as Don't Look Up.
I think it will be.
Well,
I really think it will be.
well, there's no stats. There's nothing we can do. That's just, I guess,
No,
we'll
I do
agree to disagree on
Netflix
that.
always gets something into Best Picture.
Well, no, but I'm talking about whether it'll be like as popular as Don't Look Up. There's nothing to prove either way.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we are just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
I mean, I don't know. In the first 10 hours, it has 2.7 million views on YouTube.
It's quite good. It's quite
That's
good.
insane, Thomas.
It's
like,
quite good.
Those are insane numbers.
Yeah, we'll see what it ends on. But Netflix is in trouble as well.
The Don't Look Up teaser got 15 million. The Don't Look Up teaser is sitting at 15 million right now. So Knives Out's nearing on 3 million in just 12 hours.
We'll see. We'll see. I think it's impossible to say whether it will get rave reviews. It's impossible to say whether it will be a cult phenomenon. So
But let's actually talk about the movie. The cast looks really fun.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited to see Benoit Blanc back. I love the first Knives Out. I think it's a lot of fun. It's just a very fun screenplay.
Yeah,
I think
we'll say Dave Bautista does look slightly out of place in a car surrounded by Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, Dave Bautista. Sure, why not? But I mean, like I'm looking forward to it still. Murder mystery is one of my favorite genres. I really adored Knives Out 1. And this is one of my most anticipated films of the end of the year.
Yeah.
I just don't feel that will be the same for everyone. I really don't.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. it just looks like a fun time. I'm not expecting it to be like in my top 10 of the year personally, but I think it will be a fun time.
Do you think it'll be in anyone's top 10 by the end of the year?
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
I think it's going to be a lot of people's favorites of the year.
See,
Like
I
not
don't.
critics, but just like the general population. Yeah.
I don't know.
Just it's going to be Don't Look Up.
I don't think it's going to be Don't Look Up. I don't think it's going to be Don't Look Up.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's going to be bigger than Don't Look Up in all honesty, and I think it's going to get better reviews.
Don't Look Up was also, we are forgetting, Don't Look Up was Adam McKay. This is Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, this is the follow-up to Knives Out, which is like the third most popular movie on Letterboxd of all time.
Yeah, I really don't know. That's Letterboxd, though. We can't, Letterboxd, take it with a pinch of salt.
I don't know. I think Letterboxd is like a pretty accurate representation of just like people who are like beyond the casual movie watcher, but not like cinephiles. Like people who like to watch movies, but like.
Yeah, but you are forgetting most people in the Academy are cinephiles.
I think most people are just like like I don't know. I think
you don't think most people in the Academy voting on the Oscars are cinephiles?
No. Otherwise, we wouldn't look at our Best Picture lineups, Thomas.
No, but then exactly that's what I'm saying. They are not the sort of people who are logging these films on Letterboxd. Therefore, what is very, very, very popular on Letterboxd does not really, to me, correlate.
I mean, I'm not saying that just because something's popular on Letterboxd, but I'm saying that the Academy isn't cinephile. They nominated like I don't know, like a Coda-winning Best Picture. No, like they would be doing like the National Society of Film Critics things. Like they would be doing like Petite Maman and Teton and Licorice Pizza and like
if they were very deep into the cinephile
right.
Oh yeah.
No, I think the Academy reflects the people who like watch more movies than the average person, but aren't like cinephiles.
Yeah, but I mean, it's impossible to debate this because whether it will be in people's top 10 opinion, because I just don't think.
Yeah, no, it's impossible to say. I'm just saying that I think it's gonna be really
the
popular.
Netflix stat is good. I will give it that. The Netflix stat is good and does worry me somewhat that
it's
I
a
currently
Netflix
don't have
Christmas
any
premiere,
Netflix.
and it's a follow-up to a movie that got a screenplay nomination. Like it's Netflix's top priority for awards.
But
I just don't know why like.
It's a sequel. It looks like the trailer looks good, but nothing spectacular. Like sure it'll be fun, but I don't think it'll be any. I don't think it will be able to gain enough momentum necessary. I think people will maybe watch it over those 2 weeks during Christmas break. I don't think that's enough to correlate an Oscar nomination for best picture. I still think it could maybe get adapted. I mean, adapted is a complicated one. It's probably in the bubble for me. Maybe it's in. Right now it's like a number 4 or 5. I just don't think it will have enough to be best picture.
All right. Well, we'll see how this shakes out. This is one of our most intense debates of the season.
Yes.
So yeah, be interesting. We can move on to the trailer for All Quiet on the Western Front, Netflix's other big thing. I would say probably their second biggest picture contender at this point, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
It looks fine. It looks like a solid war movie. Not anything that special though.
No, it was showing off some nice tech stuff. Like, I do think it will be in the conversation for a couple of them, like production design, maybe even cinematography as well, sound as well. Let's not forget that. It is a war film after all. And I do think it's probably going to get nominated at least for international feature. I don't know if it will win Decision to Leave. It's just about whether
going to win.
Yeah, it's just about whether Decision gets enough like support. And it very well could, but like it's at least not.
You also just have things like Argentina 1985 or like things like
that.
Yeah,
they don't strike me as winners though. That's the problem with Bardo Gone. Nothing really strikes me the winner except I guess Decision to Leave. I could see that being.
It feels like I don't know that just it. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah,
it's great, and if enough people can get behind it, like I just think it will happen. As long as it makes the short list, I think it wins.
Yeah.
As of now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the trailer looked pretty solid.
It did.
I don't know, like you said, cinematography looked good, production design looked good, sound looked good. It just didn't strike me. I'm not a huge fan of war movies in general, but like
no, this one does look very anti-war though, so at least there's that.
Which will be nice. I'm a big fan of anti-war films, so.
And let's not forget the original one Best Picture as well. But
it's
just another thing to sort of throw on in there just to include it somewhat. But I think Netflix is in big trouble this year. I really do.
Knives Out. We don't need to get into this again, but like it's just I don't know. It's just happening. We can next talk about the trailer for Wendell Wild will go on this Netflix run.
Yeah.
It looks quite good. It actually looks pretty fun.
It does. I mean, Coraline got nominated for Best Animated Feature. Like, this is his return. He's not done something for a while, I don't believe. Plus, you've got like Jordan Peele behind it.
Yeah, a writer and producer and voice actor.
and
So
voice
like
actor as well.
they could nominate if this gets nominated. Jordan Peele gets
Yeah.
another Oscar
Plus,
nomination
yeah,
for the
exactly. And he had Nope this year, which we don't think is going to be a major Oscar contender, but a lot of people
yeah.
did like it. So, and
But like
he's still a
this looks like
very important figure
it looks like
right
a
now.
very fun animation thing, and it's being sent to
It
TIFF,
does. It
so
is
we'll get
doing some
reaction
interesting
reviews.
things. Yeah,
But
animated wise, like playing
yeah,
around
no,
with different
it's
stars or whatever. And they like that Spider-Verse 1, and that is very much a film
yeah.
that played around with
No,
different
no,
stars.
it's definitely like kind of pushing, what we expect as far as an animated film. I mean, it's also gonna be rated PG-13 for
Mm,
substance abuse and language and like
yeah,
like
suggests that it's not going to be a typical animated film,
no, it's gonna
which
be a
can be
very adult animated film. So it's not it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm quite excited about that. Don't have too much to say about it, but it looked visually striking and it looked very fun. So
yeah.
what more? What
I'm
more?
also excited to see Key and Peele in an animated film where their presence is necessary. That's a dig at Toy Story 4.
All right. We also just keep on going to Netflix. The Good Nurse is
Oh,
from Tobias Lindholm, writer of Another Round and
The
oh my
Hunt.
god, thank you.
The Hunt.
No, I lost that. This does not look good.
No,
Sorry,
I know.
Jessica.
Yeah,
Uh,
like Another Round and The Hunt are some of my favorite films of all time. If you look at what he's directed previously, I've not seen any of them personally. They're rated quite well. However, this one looks garbage. It looks like
yeah,
The Woman in the Window from
yep.
last year.
That is exactly. I didn't say it when we watched it, but the trailer. But yeah, no, that is exactly the vibe that I got.
Yeah, and I'm really worried they're going to spend like 40 minutes of the movie going, is Eddie Redmayne actually the killer? Is he? Ooh, who knows? When it's obvious that he is. The trailer
Well, they
basically
just showed
reveals.
it in the trailer.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. And like if you read the plot description or synopsis or whatever, yeah, I mean it's just obvious. And
just
so I'm
obvious.
worried on that front.
And also,
I
Eddie
mean,
Redmayne's a
Jessica
bad
Chastain
actor.
looks like she might
There's
be
that as
okay.
well. Eddie
Yeah, Eddie
Redmayne's
Redmayne doesn't look great. Like Jessica Chastain might be the one saving grace of this
just like
movie.
Amy Adams was for The Woman in the
Yeah,
Window.
yeah.
So yeah, no, this just does not look good. It looks like the most Netflixy thriller thing. Like I don't know. It looks like I Care a Lot. Also, is
Yes,
the fact that I
yeah,
got, and
yeah.
I mean to be fair, that won the Globe, but like
Oh,
for
yeah.
actor, but like I can't imagine that this will.
No, it looks like it's trying to be a Fincher film, and it's just not going to be
Yep,
a Fincher film.
exactly. Yeah, because no, the other vibe that I got was like it was trying too hard to be like Gone Girl or something.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, go on.
So yeah, this looks very bad. It looks really really bad.
Yeah,
Um,
but we'll probably still watch it.
no, I mean we'll both still watch it and review it for the
Yeah,
channel, but like this was not it. This trailer was not
no.
it. Something else that was not it was My Policeman.
I don't know. I'm excited about this one actually. I am very intrigued to see what it's like. Not maybe excited because I think it's going to be good. Excited to see Harry Styles playing a gay policeman. I'm excited to see that.
It will
Yeah,
be fascinating. He has a line delivery in this trailer.
pitch perfect. Perfect. He really sells that aggression and the anger. No, I mean, will he be good? Probably not.
No,
Will he
how
be
did the
fun to
just
watch?
off of this trailer? How
Will it
did
be?
this win the TIFF for
Yeah.
ensemble?
Ah, God knows. God knows. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it will be a pretty surface level romance drama. But the
Yeah.
problem is, I don't think Harry Styles will be very good in it. And for
Yep.
those to even work somewhat, I don't think they usually work at all. But to even work somewhat, you've got to have a pretty strong lead and pretty strong chemistry with the people around you.
Yeah. I mean,
Harry Styles is not that person. I'm sorry.
no. It's just yeah. It just doesn't look good. Like
No.
I am also just worried about how the handling of a gay romance will be done because that can be something that's easily going wrong, especially when you have the king of queer baiting Harry Styles and
Yeah.
so
It
like
does look like it's going to be just go into quite heavy topics to do with sort of homophobia and stuff like that. But I don't think that will be handled in the most sensitive way. No,
no,
I agree. I think,
no.
yeah,
So yeah, not excited for this one, and it's not an awards thing. Also, we should just
oh, no,
mention
no,
since that's our
God, no.
channel. Is no. Something that could be an awards thing in a trailer that I liked quite a lot. It's the last one we'll talk about. Close. What are your thoughts on this trailer?
Yeah, I mean, it was a trailer that was shown not very much, which I think the problem is with big blockbuster films, you can get away with not showing much. I think don't think this will be seen by many people. I'm sure it'll be good. It looks quite good.
Oh yeah.
Cinematography looks quite good.
Yep.
It is centered around child performances, and that can either go one of two ways. It can either be amazing,
I mean,
like
out
Woody
of Cannes,
Norman.
we've heard the performances are great. So
Yeah, so I'm not too worried about it on that front, but like it could go one of two ways with child performances. Hopefully, it's more on the Woody Norman side. From
yeah,
Come On, I'm talking about obviously. But yeah, I think it looks very good. I really do. I think it looks
I agree.
sweet, but I still think it will have the emotional punch that it needs. And yeah, I think this will be in line to win Best International Feature. I don't think it will, but currently I have it third probably.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, it looks very good. It looks like my type of film. Just
Yeah,
it just, I mean, A24. Hopefully they can handle it well, but like hopefully, I mean, I can't imagine Belgium won't submit this. Like they
no,
just,
no,
how
surely,
would they
yeah,
not? But
yeah,
yeah, no, it looks just delightful. It looks like it's going to be tackling things in a very interesting, like very heavy topics in an interesting way.
yeah. I
I
will
also
say there was
think
some talk about original screenplay for this. I don't think above the line stuff is happening for a film like this, unfortunately.
no.
Even if it, I don't think it would get it.
Yeah, I agree. Uh, I agree. I don't think that would happen. I think this is international at most, but I'm still really excited for the movie. I'm
Yeah,
still really excited about the movie. It's on 83 on Metacritic. Letterboxd does it at like a 4.1. So like, I'm excited. I'm excited.
yeah. But I
It
will
looks
say I
great.
am more sold on the idea of A24 and all of the buzz I've heard around it rather than this trailer really doing anything to sell
Yeah,
me
the trailer
personally.
wasn't anything special. Like it gave us a glimpse, but just like from people that I,
Yeah,
heard
exactly.
talking about it and
Yeah,
what I know about the movie coming out of Cannes,
like, yeah.
I'm
I'll
quite
watch it
excited.
because of that. Yeah,
Yes, yeah. But that is all, everybody.
yeah.
Thank you
Following
everybody for
these.
watching. Those are our news recap. You'll probably see a couple more of these once we just start getting this like onslaught of trailers and stuff. And we'll also be doing awards recaps as we start getting the onslaught of awards.
Yes,
But what you do have to look forward to is Venice award reactions. And we did it for Venice. Now we're gonna be doing it for Toronto. All
yes.
the Toronto coverage you could
All of
want.
it.
We're gonna have it. So be on the lookout for that, everybody. We'll also be doing some movie reviews coming up soon. Thomas will be
Mhm.
see how they run coming up soon. We have Woman King and Moon Age Daydream, lots of stuff. Also I'll be reviewing Broker, Decision to Leave, and Living. So things to look forward to. But stay tuned for that. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.